it's Rhode Island's largest agricultural event, the Washington County Fair. Features rides, concerts, and has a big emphasis on agriculture. It also is where Ashley Erling is live this morning. Ashley, good morning. It looks like it's a fun time out there. How's it look for the rest of the weekend?
Well, good morning. There is always so much going on here at Washington County Fair, and we have been literally running around this morning trying to show you everything, and we've made our way into somewhere I'm not even sure we're supposed to be. They're about to let these camels out here this morning, and Kate Fish is here to tell us all about it. She is one of the co-chairs. Good morning.
Good morning.
There is just so much going on. I don't even know where to start. Should we start with what we're in right now?
Yeah, so this is kind of a new addition. This is the second year we're having a camel demonstration here from Lavender Farms, and it's been such a hot hit. You can hear them behind me. They're getting ready to release, and it's just one of those things that you've never would expect to see at a county fair, and it's just been a great hit here, so we're excited to have them back again.
It's so cool to see all these animals. We were showing our viewers in some of these teases. We're trying to show as many as we can because there's so much going on, and the agriculture and the animals are a huge part of what goes on here at the Washington County Fair. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so it's a huge hit because everyone loves to see the animals. As you can see, the baby piglets, except they kind of ran away when you guys went up there. So sorry about that. But these are the 4-H kids. It's their huge project, and they work so hard on them. So this is a chance for them to show off what they work on all year long. In addition, it's also the way the FFA, the Future Farmers of America, gets to show off their projects. So today is FFA Day, and they get to show off their woodsmen, their safe tractor, their dairy showman. And so these kids work so hard, and they get to bring that here to show the agriculture way of life.
We have some camels that are about to be making their way out now, which is so cool to see. We're doing this live on air, and if people come down, they can see all these different types of things. You've also even added some new vendors this year as well. I know you changed those over. Tell us more about that.
So yeah, we had about a 40% turnover rate in our commercial vendors. So if you come shopping, there's something for everybody. We have a bubble guy who has these great bubble wands. We have rum cakes that are delicious. We have some 3D art printers. We have a tumbler, we have candles, we have some great new vendors that's changed up the fair and the look of the fair, so there's truly something for everybody.
And you said that there's an integration with Hasbro as well.
There is. So Rockwell Amusements and the Washington County Fair have partnered together to put on a huge fundraiser for Hasbro Children's Hospital, and this is something that we love to do every other year to bring together our communities to raise money for our local children's hospital.
Which is great, and there's just so much going on. We could talk to you for hours today, but we only have a short amount of time, but we'll leave you guys with the camels for now.
44 on this Saturday morning, it's the Rhode Island's largest agricultural event, the Washington County Fair. It features rides, concerts, and has a big emphasis on agriculture. It also is where Ashley Erling is live from this morning. Ashley, what can you tell us about the fair?
Well, we are having the best time this morning here at the Washington County Fair. There is so much going on, and one of the biggest draws these days is really the entertainment acts that they bring in, and Mike is the man in charge of making all of that happen. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
So you're having a great week already. Let's talk about what's going on. People can see the stage behind us. You've already had this week a huge name, Maddie and Tay. They've already performed. How's it going? How's your week?
It's going great. Yeah, we've had kind of the established long-term country artists already on, and now we start the weekend, which is always the up-and-coming artists that we try to get on there. So tonight we have Adam Doliak on the stage at 9 o'clock, and then tomorrow Red Farron, really new country artist that we're looking forward to as well.
Yeah, and you know, those who are familiar with country music, while they are up and coming, I feel like those are names that people are already quite familiar with. Songs that you would know if you heard them on the radio. That Jack and Diet Coke song is one that people definitely know. That's Red Farron tomorrow night. You get some incredible acts, and this really has become a huge draw. How do you do it?
You used to start early. I mean, you have to listen to understand what the people like. I mean, I was a fan first, and I used to set up my blanket in front of the stage and go out there, and so I always wanted to make sure that I would want to sit in front of the stage when I do the act. So you try to get someone, and sometimes you hit, and sometimes you miss, but if you go out long enough a year in advance, I think this guy will be good, and hopefully you get a good hit. Like Morgan Wallen, for example, no one had heard of until we had him, and now look at him.
Nobody doesn't know who Morgan Wallen is now. It doesn't matter what genre of music you like. And you can see the stage behind us. You were talking about that. It's so fun to see. People are already setting up their chairs. The music doesn't happen until later today, but you have a mix also during the day of, you know, local acts leading up to some bigger acts tonight. And people set up this early in the day. It's like the Bristol 4th of July parade, but worse.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, the small stage usually have a lot of local acts, and then eventually we've had some that go from there to the main stage. So it's kind of good to watch their development and how they get bigger and better. So.
And it's a really cool stage set up here. You were telling me about it in the past, how it is. Tell me more about this amphitheater situation.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be a pine grove, but over the years we've cleared out some of that, and you have now the kind of natural amphitheater, so the sound really resonates up, and actually the further away you get from the stage, the better it sounds. And the artists love it too. They always say it's the coolest site they had, and they want to come back. So.
It's super cool, and you can be sure if you're in the back, it's still good too. But we want to talk about the ticketing as well. You have something new this year.
Yeah. So last year we introduced online ticketing, and so now we have a gate where if you buy those online tickets, you can actually cut over to that gate and not have to wait in any of the line and get right in the fair. So.
Which is awesome, and there is just so much. We've only touched on some of the things going on here. We need a whole other hour if we were going to talk about food, but I can promise you this is some of the best fair food you will get anywhere in this area. So definitely make sure to check that out when you're coming out today. And the weather is